my! Wait, have I been muted for the past? Oh no! So... I just realized I've been muted for the past, Kochi messed up. Okay. Anyways, Nyazuu everyone, Kochi Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer room then here. Kochi Caturteer is an animated artist, VTuber. I do live total animation art and a bit of gaming, and I've been muted. Yeah. At the past, I don't know how long, 15 minutes. Okay. So anyways, today once again, yes, I am going to be doing the body rigging for Lexverse. Yeah. Alright, and live stream happens, okay? Live stream happens here, alright? So what I'm saying is today, I'm going to start by putting each of the layers into the respective setups, as in the parenting, the format parenting here. And that's mainly what I'm going to be doing at the moment, making sure each of the layers going properly. I am doing the parenting before I do any of their before I do any further meshing, so that I can ensure that the parenting comes out properly here. And sometimes if parent after, okay, the meshes may not be proper in sync here. Yes, yeah. And like so the meshes may not hold properly and all. Yeah. Because when you do the mesh, the symmetry is lost, yeah. So I find it's very important to do the mesh properly at that stage, yeah. And after that, then we start working on the meshing later on. So it's basically to do the positioning, do the parenting first, yeah, and then do the meshing later on, yeah. Okay, so right now I'm doing the meshing for the shoulder. Yep. Alright, so I'm trying to find a good position to do the shoulder at, which is probably going to be here, yeah. A bit higher. Yes, yeah. Alright, so it's probably going to be here. Yeah. Alright. Okay, but yes, how's everybody's day coming along? Is it going good? Is it going awesome? Yes, yeah. Okay, so today, yep, I will be trying to finish up Lexverse model. Okay, and yes, like, all right, huh? What's wrong with this? Like, okay, so now I've got the legs in. CV, V, V. Okay. Alright, so right now there's actually a lot of parts that are in together. Alright, a lot of the upper body. We got the chest area, we got the neck. We are going to put in the shoulders and arms. Yeah. Once again, yeah, the arms I only have the right side done because the left side I'm just going to duplicate from the right side. Yeah. Upper body and lower body, so this is going to be the body. Yeah. Alright, so if this thing all proper done, the next thing I need to do is to basically put this two together and flex. Okay, so with this I pretty much put together the entire model already in terms of the parenting and deforming here. So let's go back into parts here and let's start doing the meshing for these. Yeah. Because I've actually done none of the meshing for this stuff yet. Yeah. Alright, so the meshing I'll mostly run on auto meshing standard. should do the trick for the body most of the time here. If later on the way I realize, oh, I need more movement, then I can always change it accordingly. Let me group this one first. Sorry, is this gonna be black lines? Okay, and then let me just duplicate this. CV V is me. Okay, so next step, yeah, we have over here black lines, black lower legs, hips, lower leg, lower leg. Okay, hands and alright, automated standard. Alright, so everything should be meshed up properly right now. Okay, so for the body, normally I like to start from the chest area. As it gives me like a good, you know, TLDR in a way of the setup, yeah. Okay, so what we do right now is set the foot fellows, get everything all set up. Alright, so I'm gonna start by moving the chest area first. You see that? Oh, I didn't duplicate top clothes. Okay, CV. Okay, so normally I love to start with the chest area because it's like, you know, the center of the chest, something there. Hello, Willow. Heart, how's it going? Yeah. Am I finishing today? I may or may not finish today, but most of it, excluding the fix, should be done by today. Yeah. Keeping your lunch is looking at non-cooks. Okay, sure. Yes, yeah. Alright. I did check out on Twitch. I'm not streaming today on Twitch because tonight we are having a movie night in the Discord. I've decided what movie, but I've not announced it. Yeah. Ronin Kenshin. Tonight I'm doing Ronin Kenshin, the final two movies, okay? And I'm gonna do the first one first, you know. To be honest, I've not watched the final two movies yet. I think one is called the beginning and one is called the end or something like that, yeah. So that'll be the plan for tonight's movie night. You see, yeah. Alright, so once you pretty much group everything up, you can just do the very simple movement. Yep. Yeah. Just link everything up nicely. Okay. Alright, so unlike a full body movement, the chibi movement will tend to be a lot more limited. Okay. Because it's chibi, right? Yeah. So don't expect the same level of movement as a full model. Yeah. It's like you can't expect the same level of movement from you can't expect the same level of movement from the Nandroids compared to Figmas, you know? This, yeah. Did we watch those already? Oh, no. It's another one. They actually have another one, yeah. I've not watched the newer one. Even I have not watched it myself, yeah. It was released last year, I think. This year. Alright, so I'll be watching that one, yeah. Alright, so one thing I'd like to do in this setup, yeah, is so I like to make sure that everything is moving nicely. Everything doesn't feel that it's overstretched, yeah. And I think that's one of the key things in, you know, body movement. Everything doesn't feel overstretched and you have some sort of like, you know, some level of movement in all the areas, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now with this one all done, let's go over to the chest part. Okay. Add chest by including this part, and let's see if we can move anything on the chest side. I mean, I'm not even sure yet, so let's have a look. Can I move anything on the chest to make it look better? No, there's nothing. Anything on here? Actually, there's nothing for me to move here to make it look better now. Okay, so I'll just remove the thing from here. Okay. Alright, so anything in the booba? I remember I have the booba here. This here. Okay. Alright, so booba is the chest line there. So I might be able to move this. Yep. Just to give it, you know, a more realistic look. It's not like moving it so that booba looks bigger or anything like that, yeah. But just moving it so that, you know, it has a bit of different layering, and then you just put this outwards. Yeah. Alright, so you got that over there, and then the chest area. Now, hey, we don't have to move the chest area first, so this will be good. And then once again, you have to pull the booba out and then do a reflect motion and put it back in. Because reflect motions just don't work properly. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing here is I'm going to do the neck. Okay. Oh, this thing is moving properly. Let's do the neck as well. Alright, so for the neck here, it's a simple X over here. Alright, and then I'm just going to link it up with the overall movement of this. Wait. Why is everything not linear? Where's the upper neck? Huh? Okay, something is wrong. I'm missing the upper neck for some mysterious reason. Yeah. Oh, I'll put it under the body. Okay. It should be under the neck here. Alright, and then we set this at the base. Okay, TV. I'm at hours to my movie night here. It's basically my normal stream time. Yes, yeah. So probably another... Now it's 4:27 PM. My movie night is 12:30 AM. Yes, yeah. And sorry, my maths is a bit dead. Yeah. But long story short, my movie night is during my normal stream time. Yes, yeah. Alright, which is midnight on my side. Let's see. 5 minus 12 plus 30 minutes. Yes, yeah. I mean 12 minus 5, so 7.5 hours. Yes, yeah. Okay, chest area. Maybe I can move this in a bit. Okay. Alright, and then we can reflect motion for this one. Yes, yeah. Also reflect motion for the neck. Okay. Alright, so now this thing moves together the head nicely. Yes, yeah. And yes, you have time to sleep. Yay! Yeah. Okay, so for the upper shadow over here, what is it? Okay, the upper shadow doesn't affect much. Let's check the lower shadows. Okay. Alright, so for the lower shadows, I'll also be doing an X here. Alright, to help do a bit of movement on the lower shadow here. Give it a bit more depth. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so when it moves there, I'm just gonna slide out a bit now. Okay. Actually, this doesn't seem to work on this one here. Maybe slide this one in a bit. Yep. Okay. So I slide this one in a bit and it should work. That's all. Yes. Alright, so really slight movements in the entire movement of the shadow. Just to give it, like, you know, a bit of like 3D, but not really 3D feel, yeah. I'll move this out. Reflect motion and okay, so this part we've got this one done. The chest is now a bit more interactive in terms of movement of the shadow. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now with the body movement down, the next thing we need to do is the shine over here. I also will be moving the shine a bit based on the position of the body now. So we got here to here. Okay, and this way, this one goes up. Yes, yeah. Alright, so you get this like slight movement in the area here. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this part all done. Next up. Okay, we got the chest area down. Let's move on to the neck. The neck is done. Okay, so next up we can go up to the shoulders. So shoulders, what I'm gonna do X here, yeah. And for the X, I'm gonna move this here. Alright, I'm gonna move this inwards. Upwards a bit, yeah. And then I'm just gonna reflect motion. Yes, yeah. And no, reflect motion doesn't work on this one, yeah. Could go on this side, and this one will just match up here. Okay, so for this one, once this thing goes in though, I think I have to work something on the shoulders here. Yes, yeah. Alright, so can you see the shadow is actually out of sync? Yes, yeah. Can you see shadow out of sync? Hey, so how I'm gonna do this shadow part here, yeah, it's actually really simple. I was going back to the chest area. Remember I have the chest area? Yes, yeah. And that's why I can set the chest X to basically match with the shoulder movement now. Right, so that was the purpose of the chest area split to begin with, yeah. I can match up with everyone's shoulder, and for the booba, you see, yeah, X also means that. Okay. Alright, so there you go. You have one side comma fixed for it. This way. Yes, this way. This way. This one. Okay, yeah. Alright, maybe I can also take a chance to move the booba in a bit to give it a bit more space. And for the chest area, I can also move it in a bit. Yes, yeah. Alright, this ensures it all now in sync here. Can you see? Okay. Alright, and then we can move the booba area a bit lower as well. Okay. Alright, so there you go. We'll have a very simple movement then, yeah. Alright, so what needs to move right now, yeah, is I need to move the booba and the chest out. Okay. Alright, so you can comfortably do the reflect motion because Live2D is weird this way, yeah. And then we use the chest and go into the chest. We'll go the arcs into the booba. Yes. Alright, that way both sides should be looking good except the shoulder because I've not duplicated the shoulder yet, yeah. Alright, however, I think for just better viewing for now, alright, we can do that. We can duplicate the shoulder first. Yes, yeah. And then I can duplicate it again later on, yeah. Alright, CV. Okay, you're gonna X here, reflect motion, reflect settings, okay. And then over here, edit shape and reflect this, yeah. Oh, for teaching you the mirroring, sure, no problem, yeah. Mirroring is actually a very, very important tool. Right now I'm doing the mirroring again, so it's gonna... The mirroring actually saves a lot of time. While the mirroring is not perfect, definitely, yeah. It's definitely better than not having any help, yeah. Okay. And to be honest, mirroring is pretty pretty weird on its own. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff in Live2D's mirroring setup, yeah. So I personally can't say the mirroring function is perfect, but I guess the job done somehow. Yes, yeah. And hello, Aldi. How's it going for you, yeah? Alright, so I'm sorry I've been like a bit slow on the chat today, yeah. Okay, so now that the left shoulder is in, I can take the left hand and yeet this left hand. Yes, yeah. Okay. Why is there a weird white spot there? Huh? What is this white spot? Blue shadow? Huh? Okay, because I'm now seeing this weird white spot that I don't see on the reverse side, right? Oh, wait, it is on the reverse side. Wait, what is this white spot? Was it from the arms? Arms above? Oh, what is this white spot? Why is it so ugly? Nanny. Okay. This shouldn't be the case. Alright, so if you do realize there's errors with the Photoshop file, alright, all you need to do is just go into the Photoshop file. Alright, find the error layer, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. Alright, sure, I'll hide all this. Why is it so bad? Why is there white there now? Alright, I'm gonna fix this right now in Photoshop first, okay? And you're back, got a snack. Nice. I don't know what happened here, but apparently something went wrong on the layers here. So this weird white spot here, so I'm just gonna fix it in general. Okay, just gonna cover up most of the white spot. Alright, so this I've got pretty much this one solved. Let's save this layer, okay, and then I should do the upper layer. Yeah, okay. Once again, I have no idea what the meow went wrong here. So I'm just going to cover this up first, okay. And if you need to learn how to, like, you know, replace a layer, and how about through Photoshop, yeah, this is one method, yeah. Alright, and then we put all layers visible again. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry, my bird is like now screaming at the meow of his throat volume. Yes, yeah. Okay, so now simple. Just over here, I'm going to drag in the layer again. What you can do, alright, is replace the layer that it's supposed to replace. In this case, it's Lex04. And then everything will be replaced and fixed here. Magic. Okay. Alright, just make sure the layers is the same name. As I always say, make sure it's the same name, make sure it's the same everything here. And same name, same position. Yeah. Hey. So now I got this one in. Let's do the body. I had to repeat the movement for the duplicating of the shoulder later on, yeah? Oh, but that was before later, yeah. Okay. Let's do the lower body first. Let's go. Alright, so in the lower body, I just need to do up the X. Yes, yeah. And body X, let's go this way. Okay, what I need to do is I want to mostly link up most of the body movement here. Hey, one thing I need to take note this time here is I don't need to bother so much about the lines in the middle for now. Okay, I'll explain it on here because of the earlier splitting I did. Yes, yeah. Let me remove the legs first so I can have a better view of the overall thing here. Alright, let me remove the head as well because the hair is kind of getting in the way. Yes, yeah. Up close, chest, area, neck. Okay. Alright, so with this I can see the legs more, the lower body more clearly. I can see exactly where I want to move, what I want to do, everything here. So I have this pop out a bit, and then the top over here, slide out. Alright, so this basically gives me like a very nice movement of the body. Yes, yeah. Alright, so remember in the middle, over here it's not looking good. Does not really matter here at this stage because I have these black lines. Oh, this was actually split in the earlier layer when I was doing the Photoshop. I was like, you know, I'm gonna split this, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it here. So yes, I'm using it here. Alright, so this allows me to actually, like, you know, start sorting out the line layers here as I see fit. I decided to go for a slight compromise. But I'm going to do the upper body and the chest area. Top clothes X. Yeah. I'm going to do like a compromise between these two here. To meet it in the center here. Alright, then I'll move this out. Reflect motion. Yes, yeah. And yes, that was magic. Yeah, it's just basically fixing things in the layers. It should be fixed in here. Alright, so I'm gonna go to some clothes. I'm gonna put this back into the black lines here. Alright, so that way now both sides are in sync nicely. Oh, I've not done lower body. Reflect motion. Okay, and then I need to move this out. I need to move the black lines out again, yeah. Reflect this motion again because I forgot to reflect the other one earlier on, yeah. Okay. And it should work now. Yes. Alright, so both sides are now in sync in terms of movement. Yes, yeah. The booba clothes though, over here, I'm gonna move this side in a bit as well to sync with Okay, let me see if we can do this way. With, let's set to 4. Hey, sorry, that's height, yeah. So we've set to 4. Alright, so I can just move this without affecting the lower part, yeah. Alright, so that way I can sort of like create this, you know, proper link at this corner as well. Okay, let's get this out. Reflect motion. And let's put it back in. Yes, yeah. Alright, so now the lines are all joined properly. Nicely. Yeah. And hello, studio! Morning gang again! Yeah. Okay, so right now everything's all good. Everything's looking all awesome. We've got everything all on the sub here. Okay. Now I just want to see if I want to edit some things to make the shape looks nicer, which I'm doing right now. To give it a more booba shape than a more straight shape. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and then once again I had to do the reflect motion and then throw it back in. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this way I've gotten the upper body all done. Okay, now let's move on to the legs before I move on to the other parts. Alright, so for the legs here, it's also got a bit of situation of I'm just going to move left, then right. Yes, I'm going to just move the right only. And I won't move the left at all. For now, okay. Alright, let the left leg vanish first. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to use a slightly different method to do this here. I'm going to do most of my sub in the on this mesh layer itself. I'm now trying to get the bottom part here. Yes, at the heel, which I got a while one here, like the ankle. This, can you see this line here? At the ankle. That's the first thing I need. This second one needs to be at the knee, which is what I have right now. Alright, so let me explain to you how this thing works. Okay, so I'm gonna set everything 8 by 8. Okay. Alright, so this now everything's 8. What's gonna happen here now is I'm gonna start using this mesh, alright? This deformer mesh as its I forgot to add one more here now. Okay. I'm gonna use this deformer mesh as, like, you know, the ankle and the knee. You see it? Go in this way. Alright, so we got this thing moving this way nicely. Yes, yeah. Okay, and then going the other way. Let's see how I want this to move now. There's 2 ways I can do this. One way is stepping motion. The other way I can have it stay still, which I will have it stay still in this case here. I'll move this here. Okay. Alright, so I'll start moving a lot of these just to give it a bit of movement. Yes, yeah. I'll then move it this way and move this one in, move this one in, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is going towards the back. Okay. So I'm going to look back. Alright, yeah, so how am I going to do this part here is and this one, let me see, move it a bit this way. Let me see. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a slightly different approach here. Oh, looks like I'm gonna slide a bit. Yeah. Okay, change up the angle of the legs a bit. Alright, so how do I know which angle to change the legs to? Kind of depends on what I feel is a good movement for it now. Oh, sometimes moving it this side is better. Some of my characters that make it move step left, step right. So it kind of depends on how I have a feeling for it now. Like each model, I tend to handle it pretty differently. You see, I don't have like a fixed, you know, answer to things. I just feel like, maybe this model looks cuter stepping around. Maybe this model looks cuter, you know, sliding the feet around here. So I guess like, it kind of like, you know, do it on the fly here. Alright, one change I need to do here is the leg layers here. 520, 515. Okay. I'm also going to change the leg layers when it goes to the back so that it doesn't, you know, it doesn't go into a weird position here. So at 1. Alright, this will change to 514 and 513 here. And then I'm just going to delete these keyframes so that this is so-called behind the other leg whenever it goes to the back here. Yeah. So I'll create some sort. Okay, so later when I reflect this leg over, basically this will go behind every time it's towards the back here. As I'm doing a lot more than I went into the thought. Yes, yeah. Out of mirror legs here. So as you can see, I've already talked about how I'm going to mirror legs here. Next thing, I'm going to do the Y. So Y is basically up down for legs here, and the up down for legs here. Okay, I will not move anything ankle below because obviously ankle doesn't move. Okay, yeah. Alright, and we go into the Y here. Down. When it goes down, I basically push everything down. Some things that change when this happens here is I'll move the thighs a bit thicker because thighs thicken up when you bend. Okay, I'll thicken this up. Okay, for the knees. Alright, and that creates like this, you know, illusion of okay, it goes out a bit. And then for the ankle here, I'll squish it a bit. So you can see, okay, there's like a bit of movement there, not really movement here, but there's some movement. Okay, maybe I should squish this one instead. Feel free to like experiment which one you want to squish here. I squish a bit too much. Let's see. Squish it to a bit. Okay. Oh yes. Okay, so I got done, you know, like a knee bending kind of feel. And this also moves left and right because they're on different parameters. Yes, yeah. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be doing here is let's go up. Upwards, I'll just move the whole leg up first. And remember, this is my tiptoe area. Okay, this is my feet, so this is going to tiptoe. And this part is going to go down. Okay, it creates a tiptoe. While the rest of the body actually moves here. As I've designated this to be the ankle line and this will be knee line here. So that way I can actually so-called plan movements based on that here. Okay. Alright, so now that this one is done, let's work on the body part. So body, I'll set the Y first. Okay, yeah. So in body Y, as in body refers to like, you know, the hips and above here. Okay. Alright, so in body Y here, I'm gonna use the same thing, the same parameter. I'll go down. Alright, this one goes down. However, I'll make some changes later on. Okay, yeah. I might have to make some changes. Let me make the hands invisible first. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this one goes down is correct, and then go up. I just need to sync up with this. Okay, yeah. And up and down. Okay. And then I go into the hips over here. So CV. V. Alright, I'm going to add a Y to the hips here. So Y is basically, you know, for hips to expand. Yes, yeah. Just a bit. Okay. Alright, this allows. Okay, can you see like the whole hips is now moving here? Yeah. Hips is moving, the body moving. Yes, yeah. Together hips. Yeah. Alright, so we've got basically the entire body movement done just from this. Okay, yeah. And hello, Philia. How's it going for you, yeah? So I'm a bit slow in reading chat, yeah. Also, I'm like trying to explain some of the things I'm doing, but yeah. Alright, so for now, everything here is mostly done. I won't say it's done yet, yeah. I'm also going to keep the left hand missing first. Alright, and let's get back to the head. So now with the body X done, what I'm going to go back to now is actually going to do the head Z movement. Because I found a Z movement, normally I like to time it together with my body movement, yeah, so I can actually see how the neck reacts to certain things here. Alright, so first up, I'm going to work on the... I'm going to work on the XY for the base of the neck first. Okay, yeah. So let's go on. I believe I only need set for the Y actually, yeah. So it goes up. I think this one can afford to stretch out a bit. Yes, yeah. Go this way. Yes, yeah. And I think this one also can afford to stretch out. Yes, yeah. This should be enough to keep the neck in position, yeah. Okay. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's get the Z for here done. Yes, yeah. Alright, so at the Z here, let's get this part set in to the left. Okay, and then just need to make sure that all other movements seem to work somehow. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then we go to Z to the right. Yes, yeah. Alright, so some of the things that I'll be changing here as well, since this has been implemented here, is let's go into the hair itself. Oh no, I'll do that one later on, yeah. Okay, let's do the body first, upper body. Yes, yeah, and the body parts. Okay, body here. Alright, so over on the body here, yeah, I'm going to be doing a Z as well. And hello, Jojo! Hello, how's it going? Yeah? Is it meowing good for you today? Yeah? Alright, so for this one, I'm going to do the body Z. Okay. And basically, body Z, I'll move it from here. Yes, yeah. Alright, so you have the body Z going this way, and let's see. Do I want to do it this way now? Alright, I'm gonna move it a bit more at the hips here. Okay. Oh yes, body Z goes quite a bit this time. Alright. And how am I going to handle this one? It's going to be... usually I don't do this level of movement, yeah, but I want to do this for the sake of teaching what I can do with the legs, yeah. Alright, so right now the legs, as you can see, the body moves this way. So let's get everything all in sync. So for the legs here, I'm going to do Z. Right now. And when the body goes to the side, I'm setting this at 50% first, so you can see better. Okay. Alright, so when the body moves to the side, this thing basically... Alright, so once again, I'll move everything but the ankle. Okay. Ankle layer here. Downwards. Okay. And I'll be moving this part to match up this part. And this part to thicken up as well. Okay, yeah. basically create like, you know, this leg movement here. Yes, to keep it looking fresh and all. Yeah. Second fresh. Okay. Alright, so this thing goes down. Yes, yeah. And the reverse happens as well. When this thing goes this way, everything but the angular moves as well, yeah. So just go up. And then we slide this in. Yes, yeah. The only thing I need to make sure is make sure the toes are still on the ground. So remember I did say that to set up this like floor from the backdrop, yeah. So as long as the toes are on the ground, it looks in sync, yeah. There you go. And this can be tied with any of the other body movement as well, because they're all on different parameters. Yeah. Okay, simple setup. Alright, so the legs are done right now, like really not done. Okay. Alright, there's one more thing I'm gonna add to the legs later on, yeah. Woke up at 12 today, no worries, I woke up at 3 PM today, yeah. And then I had like a bit of things to actually want to start around 3:15, 3:13, yeah, but I got delayed because quite a few things happened in between, yeah. No choice. Alright, so now we move to here. Alright, so if you remember over here, the MH here, I didn't set a lot of things properly here, yeah, because the last time I have not set in the Z axis because now the Z parts have been done at a point of time, yeah. Now the Z's are in. I'm gonna put in 2 Z's, okay? I'm gonna put Z and Z2. Z for me, yeah, Z refers to the head Z. Z2 refers to the body Z. So that's how I personally I'm gonna separate it, yeah. Let's go. Alright, so for the Z axis, I'll basically pick a part where I'm ready to rotate it at, yeah. Select it. Okay, and then we just slide it in. Right. Same for the reverse side. That's actually really simple, yeah. Just to make sure that, yeah, it follows with gravity, yeah. Okay. Next up. Let's do the same for Z2 for the body. Yes, yeah. And remember, because you did the parenting properly, basically everything falls in place almost naturally, yeah. Without like, you know, extra effort and all, everything just falls into place. Yes, yeah. As everything is all parented properly, yeah. Alright, so the magic for this is if I move the Z head again, you see things move more as well. You see, yeah. I'll move it this way, I'll move it this way. It's pretty much more in sync to whatever I have here. Alright, this is the advantage of putting in 2 separate deformers. Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next one. MHL SHR. Okay. Alright, so you can see everything all here, and then you just prep everything up. Yes, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so this way you can actually see that, yep, I've got a lot of the layers all prop up already, yeah. Alright, so why am I not mirroring everything here? By right, this seems like a very good timing to do mirror, yeah, or reflecting. But the reason why I'm not reflecting is, if you remember yesterday on the one side of the head, I had to do fine tunes here. So basically the left and right side of the head are not in sync anymore. If I mirror it, basically it just give me more trouble eventually, yeah. Okay, so let's do the Z head first for this one. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just mass doing one side right now since I've already, like, you know, mass selected. Alright, I think that's the same, you can just follow, yeah. Long story short, yeah. and then we go to Z2. Alright. Let's select this same area and then just activate Z2 and this one goes on. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this way I've pretty much got this thing all set up here. Yes, yeah. Okay, and then we go to the last one, Z here. Okay, set this one up, and then this one goes this way. Yeah. Alright, so just gonna make this follow gravity, more or less, yeah. I move this a bit down because of the hair position, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, so this one is pretty straightforward and simple. Everything's just gonna move in place here. Okay, and then we go into Z2. Okay. Alright, and this thing goes here. Yeah. Alright, so right now, be it which side goes, everything just moves along correctly. Yes, yeah. Okay, so that is how we're gonna do the Z. Now we do the Z for the back hair. Back hair Z is also pretty simple now since it's mostly together. Yes, yeah. So you just need to do Z here. And then Z2. Yes, yeah. I know, right? Everybody's just waking up at really, really nice timings these days, yeah. Join the club of waking up at late timings. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so because the back hair is the only one that's so-called equal on both sides. Okay. Once again, the Z didn't work here. Alright, the reflect motion didn't work, so I'm just gonna do it manually. I thought I could reflect the motion, but what happened here? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so there you go. Yes, yeah. Alright, so we're going to Z2. Z2 similar as well. Alright, just move it to the sides. Yes, yeah. I just grab whatever areas I wanted to follow. Yeah, just move it. Again, not that tough, especially for the back hair, yeah. Hey, if this was short hair, sometimes I wouldn't even move the layers here because short hair doesn't move with gravity as much. I just move like a couple of strands to make it follow the overall movement here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this, the entire Z is done. Okay. Now to get the hands and legs set in here for the final bits. Okay. So first up here, alright, the reason why I didn't do the depiction of the legs yet, this is why I'm gonna start showing a little something that I plan to do for this model here because it's a chibi. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna add something called breath too. Okay, into the breath here. And let's open physics and let's add a new parameter called breath 2. Okay. Input physics is basically the breath parameter and breath follow bounce, second B, second breath. Okay. Alright, so this thing basically follows the movement of the breath pretty neatly. Okay, yeah. And I'm just gonna add in the breath too. Increase output. Okay, let's keep the numbers 90 to maybe 60. Okay. Alright, so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna have different things move at different timing. So for example, the shoulders here. Okay. I'm gonna set a breath on this. Alright, so when it breathes in, okay, the shoulders go up. Alright, so basically the shoulders go up, go down. Okay, and just need to make sure that the movement for this one and the XY position is not affected. It shouldn't be. You see. Okay, good. Alright, so this thing goes up, go down. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do with the shoulders here, okay, is I'll also be adding a Y to the shoulders, a Y position. Right now. So the body Y position for the shoulders here is going to be going down, it goes this way. Going up, it goes this way. Oh, that's a bit of like bouncing kind of feel here. Alright, so next thing here is shoulder X. Okay. Alright, so let's go into the hands itself. So in the hands itself, I'm going to add two set of movements. The first one is going to be X. Okay. X movement will mostly start from here onwards. So when the body goes this way, I want it to basically stretch out a bit. Just a bit. Come on, goes the other way. Basically goes in a bit, yeah. Alright, you see that slight movement there? Okay. Alright, next up, I'm going to add in B2. So this is the second breath. Alright, so now let's look at the breath itself first. Okay. Can you see for the breathing, I have the hands going up and down. Alright. For second breath, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go to the elbow point. Go to breath 2. Alright, so when it goes up, alright, this thing goes down a bit. Alright, so when this thing goes up, this thing goes this way. Alright, so you can see a bit of hand movement there, right? Yeah. Now, with this hand movement, do you see a difference there? Okay. And if I don't like it, I can just reverse it right now. Just click here and reflect. Okay, and then we have a look as a more natural one here. Alright, can you see the natural movement coming in now? Just going up, down, up, down. Okay, 0.1. Uh, 0.5. Okay. 0.1. Okay. So. Okay. Alright, no shake. Okay. The reaction, let's set this to 0.8. Alright. Should set to 1. Alright, so you can definitely see the difference here. Yeah. Okay. 0.5. 0.8. So 0.1. Let's set it to 0.5. Okay. Now basically what I'm saying is I'm trying to see what's a good place to stop this movement. Yeah. 0. Okay, overall 0.7. Okay. Okay, shaking 0.2. One point two. Okay. 0.9. Alright, so basically right here I'm just playing to see which number fits the best. Yeah. Right. So 0.5 seems good. Let's go 0.5 now. Alright, let me just save this as second B2. Alright. Hey! And hello! Pansada, how's it going? Yuki. Yeah. Alright, but yes, yeah. So now you can see the difference in the movement. Yeah. Alright, so same thing I'm gonna be doing here as well, yeah. Alright, so under the body, okay. CV. Alright, I will be doing B2 and a B, yes, yeah. Breath and breath 2, yeah. So the breath, yeah, it's going to be a simple sub of just breathing downwards, actually. Okay, so just going down, up, down, okay. Yeah, and then the next thing you're gonna have here is the breath 2. Oh, breath 2 is the one that's gonna go. Alright, so cut up a bit and down a bit. And this will be in conjunction with the legs as well. Remember just like I said I didn't want to do up the legs all yet, yeah? So I'm gonna add in the breath 2 here. B2. Okay. Oh, this one will go down a bit. Just that bit. Yeah. I'm going up that bit. See. Alright, and then now you can see the overall movement. The whole body is moving. Yes, yeah. Alright. Alright, yeah. Okay, so next up, I'm going to do something similar as well to the neck here. Alright, so moving to the neck layer here. In the neck, I'm going to set a B. Alright, so breath. So basically breath is going to go down a bit. Okay. And then in the upper neck, I'm going to set another one. Okay, which is B2. Which is also going to do the same thing here. So in this setup, we'll go a bit down. 1, 2, 3. And the other way, it go 3 upwards here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so if this, the entire body is now an idle position movement. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Not like the Animal Crossing point, but at least there's some breath and movement there, yeah? Alright, so next thing I'm gonna set for this one here is the chest over here. So under chest area, I'll just set this in B. Okay, I don't need a second B here for this. So B, when it goes up, I want the chest to expand out a bit. Alright, so like breathe in, kind of feeling it. Alright, I love this. The whole model looks a lot more alive now, yeah. There we go. Alright, on top of that, yeah, let me do one last thing, which is actually in the physics part, yeah. Alright, so that's going to be in the hands. Okay, so in the hands part, I'm going to do a bit of physics here. Alright, so I know the physics I have not done much, so let's go on body Y. Alright, booba Y, booba X. Okay, yeah. Alright, and then we have the hair. Okay, let's do body physics first because body physics is very limited, yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what, yeah? No. I don't think I should be doing the physics first. I'll do one physics first just to make things easier for myself. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this PY, physics Y, it's just gonna be at the angle here. The wrist, I mean. Yes, yeah. So body Y, this goes up. And this goes down. Yes, yeah. Alright, so the reason why I did that portion for the body Y here is, let's go into physics settings. And I'm gonna add in another one, which is gonna be body Y. Input preset, body Y input. The physics model, I'll go for breath follow. Okay, body input, scene preview. Cancel. Scene preview tracking. Alright, so over here you can set the position you want to affect using each of the individual layers here. So I'm going to set all of this in. Okay. Alright. So yes, this is like the full range of movement at the moment. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now the full range of movement all set in here. What I'm going to be doing next here is also body is body Y. Okay, everything else is not so important. Okay, and I'm going to do the body Y physics. Okay. And then I'm gonna set this to 3. Alright, increase output. Alright, so I'm gonna set the 30 to make it even. Alright, now you look at the wrist after it bounces up and down. The wrist follows up a bit here. The wrist just points a bit here. Alright, so the wrist doesn't look as static. So it basically moves a bit every time it goes up and down here. Yeah. Alright. Okay. And now doing body here. Silly question. Will me wearing glasses mess up the model? It might mess up a bit here. So far I find PrprLive to be more forgiving for glasses here. But that also depends on your lighting here, because I actually turn on like one ring light while I'm doing work now, so it helps to like light up my face as well now. So I think things like this is really important when it comes to lighting here. Alright, so now I've got this one all set up. I'm gonna have this reflect over here. This now. Alright, I'm going to reflect the okay. One thing to remember is reflect all your axes. Okay, like your x-axis stuff here. Alright, and then yeah, just come here, reflect model. Oh, so for some of the common issues I see people have with tracking is to do with lighting here. It doesn't matter if you're using an iPhone or any phone here. if your lighting is terrible, yeah, it will affect it quite badly. Yeah. Okay, so this part is all done. Let's go to the legs. Yes, yeah. Right upper light. Okay. Alright, so I'll copy this over. Once again, everything do the x-axis. I'll go reflect it first. Yes, yeah. Oh, and the z-axis too. X and z-axis. Remember to reflect those. Yes, yeah. Okay. Reset the default. Okay, go over here. We flip the leg around. Reflect. Alright, yeah. And then, this. Okay. Let me just double check it's in sync. Yeah. Okay, I didn't double check. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now it's in sync and we can delete this. Alright. Alright, and then we just do a final check on the model. Alright, the model has full range of movement. Yes, yeah. Alright, either breathing would be as such, yeah. Alright, how much lighting do I suggest? Yeah. I just use a normal ring light and that solves my problem, yeah. Like, you know those cheap ring lights you get from cheap shops, yeah? As a lighting set, not right. Okay, that's good, yeah. This is normal ring light will do, yeah. You don't need like a lot of crazy lighting. Too much also doesn't help, yeah. Okay, so, I am done for this stream, okay? I was sorry at the start that there's 15 minutes of silence. Yes, yeah, because I kind of forgot to turn on my mic. Alright, so I will be setting up the next stream in like 5 minutes or so. Really fast one, yeah. Not even 30 minutes break, okay? So yes, the last part I'm going into the physics settings, okay, and then I should be done. I should be. Okay. Stage lights. Okay. Everybody, thank you so much for coming by to my stream. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, yeah? I hope yeah, you enjoyed, you learned something new today, yeah? And oh, like this video, remember like this video, subscribe to the channel for more Live2D tutorials, videos and all. And if you dislike this video, please dislike this video and I will be able to see it and I'll hate you forever. Okay, I mean, no, just dislike the video if you dislike it, yeah. Okay, and I'll see you on the next video in about 5 to 10 minutes. And meow meow. Meow meow.